Okay, so today's Mother's Day. So first of all, I obviously want to thank my amazing wife, the strongest woman that I know, the glue that holds the family together. I really don't know what we would do without you. Me and the boys love you so much. But I also want to talk about how difficult this day is for some people. Most of you will know that we had twins last summer, but what most of you won't know is how much we actually struggled. We went through 3.5 years and 4 failed cycles of IVF. And it's hard, like really hard. Emotionally. So this video is for the people that aren't mums or dads that want to be more than anything, because you're not alone. I know what it feels like when it seems that everyone around you is having kids and you're not. I remember going on holiday a few years ago with my best mate, and him and his wife had just found out they were expecting their second child, and I could see the guilt in his eyes when he told me, and it broke my heart. I love him and his family to bits, and he should have been over the moon sharing that with me, but I could tell he was dreading breaking the news to me. And the guilt I felt from that, from clearly making him feel that way, was horrendous. I know what it's like to read stories about parents that neglect their kids when all you want to do is give a child a loving home. To be told, sorry, it's not worked, again. And that broken look in my wife's eyes, knowing that there's nothing that I could say or do in that moment to make things any better. Those 3.5 years were the most difficult of our entire lives, and it weren't half as bad for me as it was for Laura. I mean, I wasn't the one sticking needles in myself. I wasn't the one on all that medication. And watching her cry herself to sleep at night because she'd seen something on Facebook about someone moaning about the kids, when that's all that you want. Or having people ask you how it's going when it's not. I know they mean well, but we saw a counsellor at one of the clinics after we had a failed attempt, and all she was interested in was how we can afford another round. Other than a box of tissues, these places offer no support of what I see as one of the biggest rejections in the world, as anyone that's been through it will tell you. Now, I can't give any form of advice on IVF on what the best option is, because I have no idea. Through most of those meetings with the doctors, I was sat there like a caveman. It was a foreign language to me. But both my wife and I can offer a friendly voice, a shoulder to cry on, or even someone to vent at. If it'd make you feel better for you to scream at someone down the phone for 10 minutes, I'm here. I've been through exactly what you are now, and I know how difficult it can be. So if you do want to have a chat, feel free to drop me a message. I would be more than happy to have a coffee or have a call with someone that's going through anything like this, and so would my wife. And likewise, if you've got any friends what you know are going through this, don't tag them in the video. They don't want to share their business with the world, but just send it to them in a private message and let them know that you're thinking about them today of all days. Or even better, share it on your wall, because who knows, you may help someone that you didn't even know was going through it. But I just want to stress that you're not alone. Speak to someone, seek professional advice, or there are groups on Facebook for this sort of thing. Just search IVF, or alternatively, like I said, you drop myself or my wife and I'll tag her in this below. Drop us a message, as we're all ears, and if we can help just one person feel a little bit better on what probably is the most difficult day of the year for them, then this has all been worthwhile.